Hello, everybody. I'm Ryan.
I'm Doug.
And today on Rickhouse Reviews, we get another unicorn bottle on the air, the Wild Turkey Master's Keep Beacon release today on Rickhouse Reviews. Welcome back, everybody, and before we get into this and review this lovely, lovely Beacon by Wild Turkey, we want to thank you guys so much for watching, and make sure that you help us engage the algorithm. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell to get notified about every time a video goes live, and make sure to share this with all of your bourbon-loving guys, gals, and non-binary pals. Now, this bottle is very cool, 118 proof, 59% ABV, the highest proof Master's Keep release that they have done so far. And it is a marriage of 16-year Wild Turkey from the old distilling facility before the expansion, and 10-year, which was, I believe, I think it's Bruce Russell is the son. The grandson of Jimmy. It is Bruce. I was right. And it was one of the barrels were taken from some of his first batches at the new facility he did as the associate distiller there. So, you know, past and present meet beacon for the future of bourbon, I believe is what they say on the lovely label inside this incredible box. And today we get to review it.
Gonna be fun. As always, we do our reviews in a fun-filled way, our way. We start at the top, work our way down with the aroma at 20%?
25.
25? Wow, we're rotating the numbers again. New year, new day. 25. Then we got flavor at 30. Then we got finish at 25, buy and recommend at 10 apiece. And usually there's some caveats, especially with, such a unicorn. As he said, off scene, this guy can go upwards of 500 plus on the secondary market. The original price being somewhere in that 300, 340.
Range, yeah. 300 range, I believe.
So it is one that I feel like we're going to need to recommend to bourbon enthusiasts more than just your average Joe Smell.
Yeah.
But we'll get into that later on in the video. With that, you ready to dive in?
I've already started smelling it, so cheers.
Salute.
Let's launch. Whew.
Barrel.
That is a lot of red fruit.
Well, I mean, with 118, what did you expect?
Well, also, the blend of
Wow.
Camp Tyrone and, old Camp Nelson stock. Like, that's kind of what I'm expecting it to smell like.
True.
That's very good.
Mm-hmm. The scary part is it doesn't punch the nose with the 118, but that flavor.
It bites the top of my palate a lot.
Mm-hmm. Very delightful, though.
Yeah.
Nice little burn for the finish.
It it has this vanilla thing that comes up,
Mm-hmm.
and then kind of goes under the other flavors, and then comes up, and then kind of starts that transition into the finish. It's very good.
Right.
Wow.
%, can see why it's a unicorn.
I can see what people
Especially
for these.
this year. It being amazing. Holy heck.
And the finish for 59% is so smooth. It lets you know it's there.
Mm-hmm.
It has that Kentucky hug. But it's not overpowering. It's not like, hey, punch me in the face, right?
Right. Yeah, I think I like my numbers. I'm good with those. Yep. Keeping with it.
Yeah, you good?
Starting at the start with the aroma
I think you
out
and I
of
are-
25.
I think you and I are going to agree on this. It's a 24 out of 25.
24 out of 25.
Yep.
Really
Really
love
good.
that.
It's just not there.
It's
just-
so close for perfect.
It's just missing that little bit of like undercut barrel or a little bit more sharpness to go with that red fruit and vanilla
Mm-hmm.
to let you know it's at 118 proof, and it would have been perfect. I think the complexity and depth of the flavor is what makes this so incredible.
Yes.
Flavor wise, I think this may be the highest score I've given this year. I'm not 100% sure.
Right.
I gave it a 28 out of 30.
Ooh, wow. I kept it at 27 out of 30,
I got
but
to have
it was very close.
I got to have 2 single rick houses, which are older Russells,
Mhm.
and then we got to try some of the older batch 13s this year between videos.
Right.
This lived up to that and then exceeded some of those expectations in
Nice.
terms of flavor. It has this like stone fruit that kind of bounces between it. Sometimes it's a bitter oak, sometimes it's a sweet oak, and then there's like this undercurrent of like bourbon aged vanilla extract kind
There
of
you go.
underneath it that kind of weaves through it.
Mm-hmm.
Just
And that finish. Nice, easy, simple, lingers in, and then gives you just that tiny bit of hug.
yeah, I think so too. I think we might actually agree on this as well.
More than likely. At 25 points, I gave it 23.
I also gave it a 23.
There we go.
Absolutely agree on that. It is smooth. It still lets you know it's a high proof
Mm-hmm.
or higher proof, but it's smooth.
Yep.
And it doesn't have a lot of tannin or like barrel tannin flavor. It doesn't have any of that barrel char. It's just like this smooth, sweet oak, a little bit of vanilla, more like Yellowstone fruit than Redstone fruit, and just kind of gracefully stays in the back of your palate
Yep.
until it kind of fades away. And it is a long finish too.
It definitely is. I still have it even after the last sip.
Oh yeah.
Going into buy again and recommend. This is where it's going to be tough. However, the caveat I think is if you can find it at first, I could see buying it again 6 out of 10 without a shadow of doubt. Secondary market, I'd drop it to 5 out of 10.
Okay.
It's an incredible bottle that definitely would want to have a secondary of, if at all possible. But
My asterisk is going to be a little different. I am saying at secondary, and hopefully not full secondary. This is a 7 out of 10 on buy again.
okay,
There is a rumor going around. I have not heard if it's confirmed or not. This is going to be the last Masters Keep in
Oh,
the
no.
series for a while, at least, if not ever. And so this bottle is not only going to hold its value,
right,
it is going to be a appreciable asset in bourbon. Where we may be talking about this as a $2,000 bottle in a couple of years.
oh wow,
Because I know the Russell's 15s have just gone up as they have said, hey, there's probably not another one coming out in 2026. We don't know when the next Russell's 15 is. Those bottles have started to go back up tremendously again.
right,
I have a feeling if they say, hey, that's the last Masters Keep for a while, the same thing is going to be true. To where if you want to keep drinking them, get them now.
yep.
Which leads into my recommend score.
Recommend score from your side.
7 out of 10. I think if you like Wild Turkey, you like older Wild Turkey, you like the Masters Keep series, you like a Russell's 15, you like their single rick house, this is a get.
Without a shadow of doubt.
Without a
I
shadow of
actually
a doubt.
said for the bourbon aficionados, let's give you that 8 out of 10 for this guy. Recommend it every day for, again, at 118, it doesn't feel like it. It's nice, smooth, easy, balanced, and if possible, it's probably the best Wild Turkey I've had, period.
I still think the Russell's 15 is better, but obviously I don't own one. I only got to drink it and try it. But of the Wild Turkey products I own, this is my favorite. It is so far up and above the rest. And it definitely impressed.
Without a shadow of doubt. Yep.
I think with that,
Uh-oh.
I don't have much else to say.
No little more. No
A
little
more.
less.
I say this all the time, but like I love the boxes, but they're getting too big.
True. I mean, the bottle
they're-
itself has an
The
incredible.
bottle itself is nice. I
you
might have to
know,
keep the bottle
turkey.
out of it, but like
Edged
there's
in.
so much padding and things for it in there. It has a lovely story about all of the bourbon, by the way, in the bottle there, and how it's
And I mean, the topper itself is a nice heavy topper
it's actually fairly light.
in comparison to the others. Yeah, but only because I feel like it has the wood right between it.
Yeah, but it's lovely. I think
But
they did a good job
it's
with packaging. I think
great.
all the Master's Keep boxes are gorgeous. I think that's what made them
Stand out.
stand out
Even
so
more?
much
Mhm.
and stand out so much. I think this was worth the chase. I think the juice was worth the squeeze. I enjoyed reviewing it. I have a feeling we'll enjoy tasting it again.
Yep.
And I think that's about it for us.
You know how to do it. Remember, hit that like, subscribe, comment down below if you've had a version of this, or if you've had this, let us know your review in the comments. And of course, hit that bell to be notified when our next videos do drop. As far as Rickhouse Reviews goes, I'm Doug.
I'm Ryan.
We'll look forward to seeing you next time.
Peace out, guys.